Leanne Madsen from Zionsville in lane 1. Emily Wasolik from Northridge in lane number 2. Audrey Welkin from Noblesville in lane 3. Julia Campbell from Chesterton, a freshman, in lane number 4. Kayla Hussey from Goshen, a junior, in lane 5 and lane 6. Lizzie Lyon, a sophomore from Zionsville. Hamilton Heights senior Cheyenne Jackson in lane number 7. And Lindsay Gassiorowski from Center Grove, the senior, is in lane number 8. This is the girls' 500-yard freestyle consolation round.
Well, keep an eye on Emily Weislick from Northridge and Cheyenne Jackson from Hamilton Heights. They are both going to be freshman distance swimmers at Ball State next year. You know, the interesting thing about this group in particular of athletes in this 500, this is one of the events that has taken the next step. A couple years ago, 4:59 won the 500 freestyle. Now we've got 7 girls under 5 minutes in the 500 freestyle itself. And you're watching the race as this starts out right here. You see Kayla Hussey. She's a tremendous distance swimmer in our state. The 500 is almost a sprint for her. But you watch her, she's out a little bit slower than the rest of the field, but she will close better than everybody else in the field as well. Campbell, being a freshman, she's going to take it out a little bit more aggressively. She knows they're in a tight team race right now, and she's going to have to try to score points for her team.
Leah Retron from Columbus North set the record in 2002 at 4:46.08. Last year's winner, Lauren Jordan from Carmel, at 4:53.95.
And that's an impressive record. You know, our goal is to get girls under 5 minutes in this state, but now we have to have some girls knocking on the 4:50. Lauren Jordan might be one of those girls. But watch these up-and-comers here right now. They all have to start out somewhere. These girls that are starting out now in this consolation heat may be our future champions in 2 years. Now, this race in particular is 20 lengths of the pool. 20 lengths of the pool with a little bit of strategy involved with it. It really is kind of a progressive type swim where you actually have to build into your second and third 100. And then we're going to keep a close eye, particularly in the championship heat, is who's got closing speed. Nice race going on in the pool right now. Everybody's very, very efficient. Over there in lane number 6 is Lyon. You got 2 Zionsville swimmers. Zionsville, again, having a great meet. But Zionsville is really focused on that middle distance type training, so they're going to be very strong at the end of their races as well. Audrey Welkin in lane 3 from Noblesville, still hanging in there. But Elizabeth Lyon, 2:29.05 at the halfway point. And now she's starting to kick in. Now at the halfway point, you start seeing the tempo start to increase. The legs starting to add in a little bit more. You see the lap counters at the end of the pool. Watch your lap counters. You watch the lap counters. Most of the lap counters are in the middle of the pool. But you also see a lap counter move over to the corner of a lane. And it's a signal to draft. It's like a Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, whomever.
Right.
They get over next to him and they can actually break the water. So you look at lane 3 right now.
If you don't mind, I prefer Leo Castro Neves or Scott Dixon.
You got it, but all great racers come to Indy, right?
That's right, that's right.
All right, Welkin's starting to kick it in, but she's next to that lane. Now, if you watch the girl next to her, Campbell, if she moves over, she's going to be drafting off of her. So let's kind of watch and see if she's circle swimming or just swimming up and down the pool. Right now, everybody seems to either be in the middle of the lane or swimming right down the lane line at this point. 3:31.57. That's Lyon still in the lead right now. Look how active her legs are. If you look at the first 3 girls, you're starting to they still have some energy left in her leg, and Lyon looks like she's got the most active legs right now going into the last 150.
At least to the casual observer, which I think I would put myself in that category. The impressive thing about it is, 75% of the way through the event, the stroke doesn't look that much different than it did in the first couple of laps up and down the pool.
That's a 4:02.99 at the 400. You're absolutely right, but I kind of relate it to a duck. Very calm on the surface, but underwater they're paddling like crazy. This is where efficiency comes in this sport. This is where these particular athletes, need to gradually build in their heart rate, gradually build in their energy, and then they feel nothing. Now, you'll tell you that they're burning, but they actually go through a numb period where they're in the middle of the race, and if they go through that numb period in the middle of the race, that's when they've got the closing speed.
Zionsville leading.
Here's the closing speed. Now watch Campbell in the middle of the pool. Now none of them really came off the wall. Lyon's coming off the walls the best, but look at the closing speed by Campbell in the middle. See how she's actually almost kicking air.
Yep.
She's so active with her legs right now. She doesn't have a 6 beat kick, more like a 3.5 beat kick. but let's watch the closing speed here and see if she can catch Lyon on the last 25. She stuck a peak. And this is going to come down to the touch.
Dead even.
No breathing. She's going for it.
She got it. Campbell from Chesterton. 5 minutes, 3.80. Lyon led most of the way. Finishes runner-up at 5:03.82. That's how tight that was. Welkin from Noblesville third. Zionsville's Matson was fourth. In fifth place from Center Grove, Cassie Arowski. In sixth place, Goshen's Hussey. In seventh place, Hamilton Heights, Jackson. And in eighth place from Northridge, Wysolik.